and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. We are right outside of Bloodmayne Cave. And being diligent in looking around here, Nirnroot, though that is not necessarily why I'm here. I have actually delivered, since I was in Qa'Rajh, delivered some of the Nirnroot to Sinderion, mostly for the sake of keeping a little bit of check on my inventory, just so that it doesn't go out of control. Because, yes, plants and other alchemical reagents can do that if you're not careful. Alrighty. So, I mean, the name would suggest that it's probably vampires. But I don't know that to be true. At least, not guaranteed. Well, we got either a wolf or a dog. Ray. What be you? Still alive is what you be. Okie dokie. I mean, it could also just be natural creatures. If it's a dog, then it's not natural creatures. It's natural creatures because that's an imp. Hello! But at least I presume it's natural creatures. Yes, Timberwolf. Could still be vampires, but I doubt it. Still, though, there's a lot of items here for just quote-unquote natural creatures. I did not know. Get off. Get off. Alright. Well, at least we come out of it and still... Ooh, 1 gold. Nice. A fortune. Yeah, okay. Natural creatures. I wonder when we will start to see will-o'-the-wisps. Oh, poison. Well, ain't that just great? Hold on. Okay, the vats are there. Oh, that opened the door. Alright. Steer clear from the vats. Get the knock-knock. Get out. Was that a bear? Because you look like a bear. A campfire. That is unusual for natural creatures, as, well, they don't tend to cook their food. So, an unusual development. Chest large. Well, the loot inside was not fitting to its size. Oh, a lockpick. Can always require more of those. I thought I heard a troll. Did I hear a troll? No, I heard a bear. That's okay. No. Red candles, eh? Candles red, I have a pair. Shadows dancing everywhere. Burning on the angry chair. Wow. Marksman increased to 33! Hooray! I don't remember if this is a large or multi-level cave or not. If it isn't, then I don't expect it to be enough for me to gain a level. Stop. with torches and barrels, please. It's an epidemic of stupidity. And the cure is death. Okay. Ooh. Alright. You did see nothing. The gap is jumpable, but let's see if there aren't creatures down there. There might be, but I can't see them. Nice haul of gold. Nice haul of gold. I do believe that luck does play into that. So if you have a higher luck skill, you are more likely to find gold in any kind of container and not just chests. Does this lead where I think it does? Yeah, okay. Good. So you don't have to jump it. Because these boards, well, we can move across them once. Or twice, I think. If unless, are they stable? Huh. I don't know if that's a general fix or if that's just because in the original, those planks would break, I think, after two turns of walking across them. Okay, well, there was some kind of treasure down here. Maybe. Oh, sure. And the poison, well, we can use that straight away. So that really doesn't take up space, per se. Poison, 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 poison. And this tunnel should just lead back to where we were. Yes. Just for the sake of it. Wait, so is that... Hold on. Hold. Yes. No. There is still more. Yeah. I would have missed that. Steel arrows, a good upgrade from iron. Again, natural creatures don't set traps unless that bear is very crafty. Well, now it's just dead. Okie dokie. We are still able to go deeper. I mean, there are also bedrolls abound, and that's definitely not natural creatures to have that. So unless I've ooh. Wait, that's Does this leave out? Or is this a supplication? It leads Bloodmayne Cave Labyrinth. Supplication it is. Goody. Could it be that there was only just wild animals in the lower parts and then, well, the upper parts, and then bandits or something worse in the deeper parts? Well, I hear a dog, which is likely a timber wolf. So I'm gonna say no, at least for the time being. Do I still hear more dog panting? Lots of entrances here, and light sources too. Not lots of little nooks. Yoink. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, just a regular wolf. Not even a timber wolf. Silver arrows. Nice! Did I sell my elven bow? I did not. No. Then it might be worth considering, because the enemies are starting to get a little more on the buff side of things. So it is potentially worth considering if an investment in a damage upgrade is required. I'll just have to remember to have silver arrows ready. Or, if I perhaps could find an enchanted bow, that would be very lovely. I'll have that back, thank you. That's just down to the room where we started. Good to know in case we need to run back. But for the time, let's follow the winding of the cave. Is it below? Probably, yeah. Which is annoying, but I suppose that does mean that I'm quote-unquote safe for the time being, so... I mean, there is that. You can't see me. You might be able to hear me, yes. But I reckon that that's... Alright. It saw me. Does it have ranged abilities? You know, somehow I doubt that's the case. So it's coming at us right about there. Well, I mean, that did clear it out. This overlay is confusing. I think it's probably better to walk back and see what our options are before we start jumping down into holes where we can't get back up from again. At least not guaranteed. So we want to go straight on till morning. And this is a new cave. Yes. Let's... So it's possible that wolf went really far. In order to get to me. So far, no torches and barrels. I can appreciate that. Well, relatively. Oh, and we're down below 900. We're down below 100 iron arrows. That's all right. I mean, the arrows are there to be used. Nope. And iron arrows don't have a lot in terms of value. And they are the weakest in terms of damage. So... that's why I don't really mind using them up and then going to a heavier, more damaging variant. I have the option. So I can up the damage by going with a more powerful bow, or by selecting some better arrows. Cave in, eh? Right, okay. I don't like it, but what can you do? Well, you can prepare for it. Or for anything, really. Careful now. This is untread territory. And there is something right about there. Oh, there's something else. Okay. Whelmsed. Oh, I hate these rooms. Bunch of rats. I do not like coming out and being... There's another wolf, probably right above me. Ugh. If I move cautiously... Ow! Biscuit. There we go. Ooh, and a lockpick. Exchange an arrow for a lockpick. Not a bad trade. Relatively speaking. Yes. Yes. No. Why would I want a short version of a sword that I already have, but in longsword edition? Well, there is actually a reason. If your speed stat is higher, you'll do more damage with light weapons. Light weapons include daggers and short swords. I think there's also a couple of extra things that it does affect, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. Okay, where does this lead then? Stole my arrow. Great forest. Ooh, so it just leads out? Okay. Well, that's probably faster than... than having to go back all the way again. Okay. Right. Well, that seems to be the end of this place. Have I mapped it out completely? I have. Right, well. That's it for Bloodmayne Cave, then. And in the next one, well, we'll continue with the theme of blood. As our next locale is called Bloodrun Cave. Now, this is the last thing that is named blood. I mean, there is Fort Blue Blood, but that is part of a quest, so we'll skip that. It is, in fact, part of the... I want to say Leowin Mages Guild recommendation. But yeah, it's basically in another location nowhere close by. As we are going... Let's just head outside and see where we're at in relation to anything. So you will have some unmarked caverns and entries like this. Are we on the other side of the water now? No, we're not. We're just a bit further up in the hills. For Bloodrun Cave, we need to go down the Panther River and land around the T in Panther, roughly about here. So that is where I will see you next time. But until then, take care.